CustomTactiles.com here, and today the knife I'm going to be reviewing is the Spyderco Military Titanium Fluted Handle with subtle color, they call it. Subtle color titanium. These are apparently hand heat colored individually, so they each have a slightly different hue to them. Some of them have more color variation than others. This one is a bit more uniform than some of the ones I've seen. Picked up this one used. It's got some wear marks on it, which is unfortunate since this is such a great collector's piece here. Not easy to get a hold of one of these anymore. It came out a couple years ago now, I guess maybe about a year and a half ago. S30V steel, CPM S30V stainless, made in Golden, Colorado. And to be quite frank, when I saw the new Southern and the Lacey Zabo, the new Taiwanese made folders, I was starting to feel like the Taiwanese stuff was the equal, or even possibly exceeding the quality of the stuff coming out of Golden. But after seeing this piece up in person and handling it, and just seeing the construction, there's no play in it. The washers are paper thin. And the fluting is done really well. It's such a phenomenal piece. I'd really like to see what could come out of Taiwan. If they took the exact blueprint for this and produced the exact same knife in Taiwan, how it would look. I'm curious, because every time I try to be open-minded and say, okay, well, the Taiwanese ones are just as good. I see a piece that stands out and just is exceptional, right? And this is one of them. This piece is so well made. And also, being that it's a military, it's one of the greatest EDC user folders in the market. I mean, 4-inch blade and a great full flat grind 4-inch blade on this guy here. And this one's been resharpened, but it'll shave. Reeve integral lock with an insert on it, so you can. The titanium itself doesn't wear; it's an insert, and I believe the insert is steel, but I'm not sure, not 100%. Some neat stuff here. See, if you see, like they contoured all the handles, like fully contoured. Maybe you can see from the top here, they're fully contoured handles. But where the lock needs a little bit more, it raises up. So that's kind of neat. Just a nice sort of attention to detail there. Nice detail. Excuse me. The folder handles a lot like the G10 versions. It feels the same as far as the shape and the thickness is concerned. It feels very similar, at least to me. A little bit harder on the edges because of the titanium, so it's not quite as comfortable, but it does handle very similarly. It's quite heavy for a titanium knife, actually. I was expecting a little bit lighter, but it's quite heavy. Quite possibly because there's quite a bit of handle here, and the contouring makes it seem like it's thin, but really the bulk of the material in the middle is quite thick. So handles nicely. It's a great version of the military, perhaps, at least in my opinion, one of the greatest versions of the Spyderco Military in existence. It just has the right amount of dress, not too much dress. It's not like one of the bolstered, jigged bone Damascus, like Delica and Endura models out there. That'd be just a little too much for a military. But I think this is just enough dress, and this is a great frame lock, Reeve integral lock, as they call it. So. Great design, Made in the US, CPMS 30V steel, fluted titanium with subtle color, as Spyderco calls it. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. Have a good one.